Yo, what is poppin' YouTube? It is your boy B here, bringing you guys another video, man. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I have just been very busy. I've been spending time with my family, especially after the holidays. Just kind of chilling, spending time with them, working. But now we're back, and we got some new PlayStation 5 DualShock 5 news. So now, this right here is right here, as you guys can see by the title, PS5 controller patent potentially explains DualShock 4's back button attachment. So, for those of you who don't know, I made a video on the DualShock 4's back button attachment that came out. Did a little reaction video to that. That DualShock back button attachment, I believe, comes out at the top of 2020 in January. Not sure the exact date, but it's either January or February it comes out, and I believe it's $40 for the attachment. But a lot of people have been speculating, including myself, that the PlayStation 4's DualShock back button attachment is just basically I want to say almost like a testing run for, you know, the DualShock 5's PlayStation controller that's going to be coming out, because we are, at least myself and a couple other people are believe that the PlayStation 5's DualShock 5 will have back button attachments that ships with, you know, the console. I'm not sure if it's going to be separate, in my opinion, or if it's going to actually be with the console. I hope it comes with the console, because that would be good. And I hope these back buttons are actually removable. Hopefully they aren't like you have to have them, because some people don't like the back button attachment, and I could already see a problem where if you ship out a PlayStation controller that has back button attachments and you can't take them off, a lot of people are going to have a problem with that. So hopefully they can be removed, and hopefully, you know, you can put them back on at will. I don't care if it takes having to unscrew like 6 screws to do it. I don't care if it's, you know, super easy with, like, you know, how the SCUF controller is. It's super easy. Just take the faceplate off and everything. Or if it requires screws, just as long as I could take them off, I really don't care how long it takes. Because sometimes I only want one, maybe sometimes I want two for a certain game. And, you know, it's like sometimes they can get in the way depending on the game that I'm playing. So it's like I kind of want to have that, in a sense, you know, I want to have that option to be able to take them off. So that's what I'm hoping. Also, by the way, guys, this is just a little side note. I did get a ring light, so if the lighting is a little bit better on my videos, let me know. I keep my windows closed now and everything, and I could actually have this light up for nighttime now, and it makes my, you know, night gaming look better and stuff too. But yeah, so getting back to this is gonna be the PlayStation 5's. This is the patent that Sony had pretty much attained for the DualShock 5. Let me see if I could zoom in on here. So you could zoom in here. You could see, I can't really do anything other than move up and down, but as you can see, it's basically still DualShock 5 or 4, sorry. But it looks like the controller is actually going to be a little bit wider, and just slightly wider. And it looks like or not slightly wider, sorry. It's going to be slightly longer, and it's going to be a little bit thicker. And as you can see, the back buttons would be somewhere around where my fingers are. So they kind of be resting, maybe like my fingers would be resting on these back buttons, kind of like this. I mean, that would be pretty cool. You kind of have it resting, because these fingers, when I'm moving, I don't really press them, you know, like sometimes I do, like, I don't know, sometimes my hand just wants to press it on accident. Hopefully the back buttons aren't like super easy to touch. Hopefully they're like, you gotta actually give it some pressure. Sorry, hopefully you gotta give it some pressure, because it's like on the Xbox Elite controller, like with the back buttons, you didn't really have to give it pressure. It was just like the slight movement in your finger would basically press the button. And I personally didn't like that, because I would press it too easy. But let's go ahead and get into this article here. So Sony has filed a patent for the updated DualShock 5 controller, which will potentially be the design that ships with the PlayStation 5 next year. Interestingly, the documentation reveals 4 additional buttons on the rear of the unit, particularly oh my god, dude, I can't read. Fuck. Sorry. Man, that was like a tongue twister. I mean, considering the man, I'm sorry guys. I really can't read right now. This ring light is actually kind of distracting, because like I keep looking at it. Considering the organization has just revealed a back button attachment for the PlayStation 4's existing handset. Fuck. I'm so sorry, guys. I can read, trust me. It's just freaking, yeah. The details of the patent explain entirely different uses for 2 of the newly added triggers. However, according to the documentation, the larger keys will be employed to extend the length of the revised DualShock's hand grips, meaning that it will fit different hand sizes more comfortably. The other buttons are, as you expect, as you expected, designed to be used in gameplay. So basically, the DualShock 5 is going to be able to fit better in my big ass hands, because I have pretty big hands. You know, my hands are, you know, I'm 6'2", so it's like, you know, for me, I have really big hands. My hands aren't small. Got long fingers. So it's like, definitely, like, you could see like how my hand literally like swallows damn near the whole controller. Like, you know, you could see, like, you know, I don't know if you could see that right there, but you know, it's kind of, yeah. So it's like, it's kind of hard for me to play sometimes, but it is what it is. You know, I make it work. We have seen a prototype of the DualShock 5, and it looks much the same as its predecessor, although Sony's already confirmed that it'll have advanced rumble technology and resistant triggers. Whether it has more surprises in store or simply prototyping new ideas, it is clear from this patent and the PlayStation 4's back button attachment that it may be eager to add some additional keys to its controller. So basically, what they're saying is that, you know, the PlayStation 5's DualShock 5 is going to have back button attachments, which I'm excited for. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna basically eliminate you having to go to a third party like Scuf or shit like that to be able to get one of these types of controllers. So it's like, it's basically gonna ship with you, you know, like, and it's like, hopefully PlayStation comes out and allows us to customize controllers. I don't care if I have to pay a little extra, but I want to be able to customize my controller color. Kind of the same thing with the Xbox Lab, how you could customize your controller and have it sent. Hopefully PlayStation does that too. I would love to see something like that. Something new and innovative is always great. It doesn't, you know, hurt anybody to do something like that. So anyway, y'all, this has been Noah with your boy B, man. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. I'm excited for this. This is great. Gonna be keep bringing you guys PlayStation 5 news. So anyway, y'all, it's been Noah with your boy B, man. Let me see you on the next video. Peace. I'ma hit it from the back. I'ma pull up on a nigga with a bitch.